Hi there, my name's Kane Webster. I'm the Sales Director at Bright Purple, an IT recruitment agency based in Edinburgh. The objective of this presentation by me is to give you tips about how to present. Hopefully, I'll do an okay job. It'd be ironic if I didn't. The first piece of advice is always introduce yourself. I know that might sound obvious, but believe it or not, a lot of people come on and just start talking. Do not do that. Come on, tell them who you are, build rapport immediately, and be natural. Introducing yourself is natural. The second thing to do is tell them why they should listen to you. It's important to know why you're here today, what you're talking about today, for them to be engaged. The third thing, and this is probably the key thing actually, is tell them what you're going to be talking about. What is your aim of this presentation? What is the key takeaway you want them to take? Be very direct with this. It's very important that you get your message across. Presenting is great, but there's an objective behind this, and make sure you tell them the objective. Normally, an advice I always give is tell people how long you're going to talk for. If you don't do this normally, people will tune out. If I tell people I'm going to be talking for 5 or 10 minutes, they will immediately invest those 5 or 10 minutes in me. If I don't tell them how long I'm going to talk for, they won't know how long it's going to go on for, and they'll start to daydream. We all do it. It's natural. It could last 5 minutes, could last an hour. So I tell them every time I will be speaking for 10 minutes. When I do that, people tend to give me those 10 minutes. Other than those key things to introduce yourself, there's a couple of very important things to try your best at. Not always possible, but try your best. Speak slowly. If you think you're talking too slowly, you're probably going at just about the right pace. Speaking too fast is worse than speaking too slow, so really take your time. Do not be afraid of awkward silences. Pause, think, let the room think as well. So don't try and fill the room with noise if you feel uncomfortable. Nobody is uncomfortable with silence. Only you, because you're presenting. Remember that. And if you feel the need to pause and think about what you're saying, do so. Give as much eye contact as you can when you come onto stage. It's very, very important that the audience engage with you. So definitely give them eye contact, give them open body language, and try and build rapport. If you feel comfortable, you will be comfortable. If the audience feel comfortable, you will feel more comfortable. So the things you do naturally with your friends, try and do when you're presenting as well. It's no different. The last piece of advice would be do not over PowerPoint your presentation. Your PowerPoint should be very, very clear, very, very direct, and it should convey that simple message of what you're trying to get across. It should tell them the exact point of the presentation and what you're trying to achieve. Too much information can disengage an audience. Less really is more when it comes to PowerPoint and presenting. Be clear, be concise, and take your time. To achieve all of this, practice, practice, practice. You have a team of people, and the keyword here is team. Practice this as many times as you can. The more times you practice this, the more comfortable you will be, and the more you will achieve that open body language, that eye contact that I'm talking about. So use your team and practice, practice, practice. It will also help you cut down on time and get the key information where it needs to be and in the right order for it to make sense. So don't be scared of doing this over and over again. Don't be scared of doing this in front of the mirror. Enjoy it. That is the key thing. The more you practice this, the more you'll enjoy it. And the more you enjoy it, the more the audience will be engaged. Good luck.